What's up, everybody? Stevie Breach coming to you here. What a day. San Francisco 49ers have moved on to the NFC Championship game. We are going to the Super Bowl again. We have beat the Green Bay Packers 37-20. What an emotional day. Both teams came in with a regular season record of 13-3. 49ers had to overcome some injuries. 49ers had to overcome just some sort of bad breaks that they received sort of along the season. At one point, this 49er team was, I think we were 10-0. Maybe we were 9-0 before we lost the game to Seattle. Took some bad breaks here and there along the way. You got to tip your hat to the Green Bay Packers. I can honestly tell you that I watched a lot of football this year, but I never really knew the Green Bay Packers held on. Everybody talked about how, Aaron Rodgers and LaFleur weren't really getting along, but at the same time, the Packers really had set up a running game. They were passing the ball well. They actually had a defense that could stop somebody, and it wasn't really like they were just putting Aaron Rodgers out there and saying, hey, you go out there and beat them on your own. But the 49ers came out smoking hot. I mean, at the half, we were up 27-0. Fun fact that I just learned, all the points scored in the first half of this game were by former Bears. Wow. And there was even some Bears players that were at the game today that were there just checking in the sights, wanting to know what an NFC Championship game felt like because the Bears hadn't been there in a really long time. But 49ers moving on. This is really special to me. Honestly, Niners played in, this will be their 6th Super Bowl. All of them in my lifetime. I can honestly tell you that I really wasn't a real 49er fan until probably about 1995. But I don't really remember watching that Super Bowl all that much. Niners beat the hell out of San Diego. From the real 49er fans at that time, a lot of people said that it was kind of a boring game to watch. But the Niners played against the Ravens a few years ago, and I'm not going to let this slip through my fingers. I'm going to have to work in the morning. I'll get off, come home, and I'll be sitting right in front of my television rooting on my boys watching this game because this is honestly a really special team, mostly led by all the members of their defense, even though most of the guys on the offense are the guys that sort of get the headlines like Jimmy Garoppolo. I can tell you, man, I mean, Jimmy Garoppolo was able to go out there and be one of those quarterbacks that was just basically like, hey, go out there, don't screw up, and we'll be all right. I mean, the Niners running game really carried this game. Raheem Mostert finished the game 29 carries for 220 yards, 4 touchdowns on the day. Only guy to ever run the ball more in a playoff game was Eric Dickerson, who I believe was around 280 yards. But Jimmy G, 6 passes on, 6 completions on 8 passes for 77 yards. And his team scores 37 points. None of them by the defense. Damn. That's a damn good game put together by Shanahan and the boys. We're moving on to the Super Bowl. I'm really, really excited. I mean, I'll tell you that Kittle didn't catch a ball until the 4th quarter. Honestly, one of our best receivers that we have on our team, even though he lines up at tight end. Deebo Samuel catches some balls. He runs out of the backfield. It's pretty much the same thing as Emmanuel Sanders. They find special ways to get the ball in their hands, even though when they run that stupid reverse with Emmanuel Sanders, they yell at my television. I think the reverse is like the worst play in the history of football. And I don't care if it works and they get 5, 6, 7 yards. It is not worth the risk to run that play. But Niners are going to push it together to see how we line up against Kansas City. But we're going to the Super Bowl. I'm excited. This is going to be fun. One hell of a game today, guys. Hey, what is up, everybody? Stevie Breach coming to you here. Special guest on the phone, Cryboy Mike. What do you know? The Niners spanked all over Green Bay today. Let him have some points in the second half. Eased up on the gamblers in Vegas. Mike, what do you think about today? You can't believe it.
Well, Jimmy G is a native of Illinois, so in reality, this is a win for Illinois and anyone who lives in Illinois. And Kansas City Chiefs start going to the Super Bowl too. And I lived by Kansas City, and I went to that stadium before. So technically, this is probably like the best outcome because I mean, obviously, like there was no one on the other side of the team. The 49ers was the only one that showed up today. So technically, this is my Super Bowl.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. 37-20, 49ers win. You gotta be kidding me. Oh, what a great day.